Hello all, and welcome to a final shot of my Vault 88 build, or specifically Haven Keep, as the settlement within the vault is now known. And so as a start point, I'm over here in the north sector, where I set up a entrance chamber that acts as basically a gate point to the caverns behind us. And in this lore setting, that's where we send all the new Minutemen recruits for live fire training back there in the caverns. And this would be the entrance point to that. Nice secure entrance, complete with Overseer's window. Because actually I was looking for a place to put that, and hey, it worked out perfect, right? Now up here, since it is coming out of the caverns, I led him right up to the clinic, my new settlement clinic, which is actually the last thing I built up in here. The last thing I cluttered up anyway. That's where I decided, okay, I'm going to make this the last spot, because just hand placing objects, things start to glitching out. So rather than risk a file corruption, yeah, better safe than sorry. This is where she wraps up. I did manage to get all the major elements in though, like the office here. Got my chem station there, of course right next to the clinic, right? And up above there is where my old quarters were. And back on this side we have a nice view for one, but also a entranceway to the settlement itself. You know, as far as all the scaffolding work goes, that stuff is pretty fun to work with. I mean, it's a pain sometimes, but it's still pretty cool structures. You can do a lot with them. Like here we got the one patient's room, because I mean, come on, one stim pack you're good, but you know, every once in a while you need a bed. And now leading up, we go to the meeting room, and another good view. Love that side. But I got my meeting room up here. Basically any Commonwealth leaders, just common folk, anybody wants to come in and have a chat, etc. This is where we all gather and talk, hang out, discuss, etc. Put a little Christmas tree back behind that window. Give it a little shine, right? A little extra color. So now originally this was gonna have a roof, but once I got the walls up and I looked up, I was like, nah, this is just way too cool. Stringing the conduits across it, yeah, that was a little fun. Not really that hard. The overall effect though is pretty darn cool. Very expansive feeling. And that view, that's cool looking up and seeing. As long as you're not afraid of being inside of a cave. Back around. I think I got plenty of seating. And overdue books. Yeah, I don't turn them in. Whole lot of clutter, as you can tell, which is why I had to wrap this up. Not because of all that I built, but because of all the clutter that I threw into it. And that is a lot of clutter down there. It's like I don't even want to hazard a guess at how much stuff I put into this place. That's the doc's quarters. Used to be mine, but he kind of took it over, so I built my own out-of-the-way place. I think we'll go on to the center square, which was the another of the newest additions here. So I'm going to take the back way down.
We're in a vault. Whoa.
She is still happy as hell. And there's all my new setup down here. Kind of opened it up from the original version of it. Changed a little of the stairway back here. But I opened up this center section. Used to be my power armor shop over here.
Not a bad
Now,
job manning the soda fountain.
yes, ma'am. As long as you like it. But yeah, I set up a bar, the overhang. Little general goods shop. Food and stuff. And a nice little open area. Everybody can hang out. And if you know any of my builds, you know I love places for people to hang out. This being a very nice example of one. And now back off over here, a little side entrance. Some clutter. Those tubs make cool planters, actually. Can't remember where I saw that idea,
I
but
wonder how high the vault numbers go.
like 120 something, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Didn't have much of the bathroom over here. Just some wiping materials, of course. Then we got the side entrance to my store. Lined up with a nice little walkway. Central walkway. Which leads around to one of the few vault pieces I still have in here.
So damn
The-
hungry.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
good.
I'll get another drink.
One of the few experiments, anyway. Happiness boost, right? And clutter. That was the name of the game for the end. Clutter. The security office pretty much stayed the same. Gave them a little more workspace on the other side, though. And then little styling station, and you can see I mounted up that overhang around that central post that's vanilla to the game. That lined up nicely. That's why I call it the
Yes.
overhang. Because it's overhanging it, right? And back around here where we go into the store, where we got food free, stuff for trader caps, and part of the sale right now, courtesy of Finding Molder and his Overland Station build, we got Dan's fans, outlet center for him. And on the back wall, we have Vlad's vases, courtesy of Oldie Noodle and her co-op build. Figured a nice little outlet for those businesses.
Huh. Guess
I
you're
will leave
overseer?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for those builds, and you should definitely check them out. Very inspiring work. Love it. Adds a nice dimension to everything in here. Got my overstock of various goods. And back outside here, we got the surf and turf display. Bloodworm and fog crawler. Yummy. Especially sitting out here, right? Back around over here, though. Come back to the central walkway. My quarters back over there. And overhead we have all the NPC housing. On the back side of the settlement, basically. Pretty much where I'm leaving them empty. They got beds, they got chairs, but otherwise, that's where I'm going to have to leave bare in order to maintain a decent frame rate. Or at least not crash my game. Which it is doing. I've got it pushed to the point where almost every single session I'll have a crash to desktop while I'm sitting in build mode. That's alright. Because we got this stuff done. My bar where
Greetings, buddy.
yeah. Buddy
Care
love.
to wet your
on
whistle?
there.
Or do you require a lap?
No thanks.
Okay.
Buddy. Go figure that the bar is his favorite hangout, right? Which is the only place in this settlement with liquors for sale. And
Yeah?
my man here keeps a close lookout. Do not mess with him. A little behind the scenes. He's also got a nice little plasma rifle. Another
Yeah.
10 mil. And yeah. He keeps the peace. Mostly when the caravan workers come around. Because otherwise, yeah, we're pretty peaceful here anyway. Now, coming around here, we got this nice little tinkering place. And another good view, of course. I like how that painting came together with the lighted posters behind it. It just kind of slipped right in there and fit perfectly. Down here, another scrap station there. I think I have like 4 scrap stations around in here. The better to get goods for, right? There's another one.
Never
Here.
thought I'd be an honest-to-goodness vault dweller.
Yeah, well, as it is, sure. I kind of shrunk this little area down. Used to be a bigger campfire area. And the one open fire barrel in the place, my grill, which kind of inspired my do-it-yourself diner right over here. It's kind of like the settlement's kitchen, which is fully stocked. You don't have to bring anything. Well, you can bring whatever you want, but otherwise we keep it stocked with meats and other food goods that they don't have the opportunities to go out and hunt for themselves. Figure since they are a support settlement for the Minuteman base up front, be the nice thing to do. And to point out, Rag, Bucket, somebody had a question about sanitary conditions, and see, we're clean. Mostly. Love these stoves. That's my favorite one right there. The omelet. That looks great on that stove. And there, that was a fun shelf. Kind of glitched that through from the back side using a pillar glitch. Makes for a great stand-up bar for quick snacks, etc. And it adds a nice little flair to that diner theme, as well as the whole do-it-yourself attitude of the entire settlement, basically, which was started up as a support settlement for the communications base up front for the Minuteman, and which has since, well, became a settlement all unto itself. Something that grew a lot larger than I imagined when I began it. And which, even though these buildings over here are not furnished, well, they're furnished, but they're not decoed, I'm calling this build done. It was a very long road, but a whole lot of fun in putting this thing together. And I thank anybody and everybody who has checked it out. I appreciate, and I'm glad I was able to put it all together and share it. I think we'll wrap up here with a nice little flyover, give you the full view. I think I spent many hours in here lining stuff up, trying to figure it out. Still a few things that I wish I could have done. I could fill out the caverns behind us, around us. But as I found out, it's all linked into one big build limit. So, trying to put anything else into the caverns, I would have to do it on a completely different build. But that's fine, because right now, this baby is done. And probably, no, undoubtedly, the best thing that I have ever built here. So I thank you again for following along on this, checking it out. And hey, good building doll.